Hello friends. We have seen in our earlier session the decision making in Java. So we saw the switch statements and if, else, and else if statements. So we saw all the variations which are available for decision making in Java. Today we will learn about the loops in Java. So essentially what happens is that you have a loop. For example, the how the loop is used in Java is, for example, say you have a list of numbers from 1 to 10, and you need to find if say number 5 is there in this list. So what you need to do is first you go to the first number in the list, say 1, and see if it is 5. If it is no, then you move to the next number in the list and again check if it is 5. So likewise, you keep checking all the numbers in the list to find out what you are looking for. So essentially, it is a search operation. So and searches are very important. For example, Google, the company Google, all dependent. They started this search engine, Google engine, and they created such a huge business out of this search functionality. So searches are very important, and for that we use loops. So in Java we have three kinds of loops. So one is the for loop, and then there is a while loop, and the third one is do while loop. Do while loop. So the they are very similar in operation, but there are some differences which we'll see when we do the exercise. So let us move to Eclipse. So say I have this same file opened which we have been using for doing the decision making, and I have created this for loop. So I have defined a integer I, and then I started the for loop. So I say for, and then there is a small bracket, and then I initialize the value of I as 0, and then I want to check if to check the value of I up to less than 5, that is 4. And then for this range I want to increment the value of I by 1. Okay, and then there are some operations. So operations are, I just want to print the value of I and then move to the next line, and then again keep checking and printing till the value of I becomes 4 from 0. So in the first loop, the value of I is 0, so it will print 0, and then move to the next line, and in the meanwhile the value of I has been incremented by 1, so it becomes 1. So next time in this loop, it will print the value of I as 1. Then again it will come to the loop, and then value of I is now 2, so it will check if it is less than 5. Again it will do the printing till it is reaches 4. It will keep printing. When value of I becomes 5, so in that case this expression becomes invalid. So the program will terminate. Okay, so let us run this program and see what has been printed on the console. So first it printed 0 because the value of I was 0. Then it moved to 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then program got terminated. So this is how the for loop works. Okay. You also need to be very careful about the syntax. In Java, uh, Java is very strongly typed. That means once you define one integer with a data type, you cannot change the data type at all. So this has been introduced in Java to ensure that there are no defects, like whatever a program wants some value, and the value should be of the type which is defined in the program. It won't accept anything which is not defined inside the program. For example, if a program is looking for a integer number, that is whole numbers, so it won't accept a decimal number, or it won't accept a character. Okay, and then the other point is that Java is highly structured. If you need to put a bracket, it the bracket must be there. If it is not there, the program will do something very different. Like in this loop, you need to put this small bracket after 4. If you are not putting this bracket after 4, program will do something different. It is not optional. It is a must. Okay. So you should be careful about this aspect. Okay. So now let us move to the next uh, loop, which is while loop. So a while in the while loop structure is you put the uh, while command. You write while, and then you put a small bracket, and then you put some expression to be evaluated, like I am checking if I is less than 5. So I have already defined in tier I, and I have initialized it with value of 0. Okay, so it will in this loop it will check if I is less than 5, and then I am doing this uh, operation. I want to print value of I, and then I will increment I by 1, and then again I will do one more operation by moving to the next line. Okay, so next line in Java is done by putting a backslash and then n, so it will move to the next line. Okay, so this is the syntax of while loop. Let us save it, save my file, and then run it. So it is printing from 0 to 4. Okay, so this is the while loop, and let me comment this out. Now let us move to the do while loop. Okay, so syntax for do while loop is you write do, and then you do some operation, and then you increment some number which needs to be checked, and then you can do some more operation, and till or while some condition is true. So here my condition is the int variable I, which I have defined and initialized as 0, should be less than 5. Okay, and I will be keep I will keep incrementing I by 1 till it is and the system will run till the value of I is less than 5. Okay, so it will so this program will do is first it will print 0, then 1, and then 2, then 3, then 4, and when value of I becomes 5, so this expression will be invalid. Okay, and the program should terminate. So let us save it, and let us print it. So the program has printed 0 to 4. Okay, so difference between do while and while is that program in the case of do while, program execute at least once, but whereas in while it may not have to run even once. Okay, so that is the difference. So this was all about the loops, and I have also said that loops are very important in such operations, and such operations are very important in most of the software products. So you should be very familiar with these loops and should be able to use loops in your programs. Okay, so today I end this session. Thanks for your time and bye for now.